ISSBROKIE SWAGGOT. I don't know if I can say that word or not. The newish album came out October 1st. ISSBROKIE's 8th album. It follows this kind of story about somebody named DJ Unfuckwittable taking like 90% of ISSBROKIE's label or record or whatever it's called, and then they get into a car crash and he dies and something like that. You know, going to the album, it's really like a trap plug and be kind of like I don't like not like trippy or like acidy, but kind of like it's really centered on the beats, right? And I want to get to that later. You know, I haven't listened to a lot of ISSBROKIE. This is the first album I've listened, you know, in its entirety by her. I found about ISSBROKIE from the Danny Brown album. I loved Whatever the Case. I thought that was a pretty good song. That's what brought me to ISSBROKIE, along with her Feminine collaboration, which I thought was amazing. I think Nasty Work it's a great song. It was on my playlist for a long time. I'm assuming that a lot of ISSBROKIE's songs are like this, where it's, you know, despite ISSBROKIE being a rapper, you're not really gonna find a lot of lyrical value in any of these songs. I'm gonna be honest. Like that's pretty much my main point that I'm gonna say throughout this whole video. But I'm also gonna say that the beats are really good. Like, I'm assuming that's what most of ISSBROKIE's songs are like. So if that's what you are expecting from ISSBROKIE, then you're probably gonna like this album as well. You know, pretty much every song I hear, it's trap beats with kind of like these, I don't know if acid is the right word, but also like trippy, you know, arps, quirky synths. She's talking a lot about money. Just that's pretty much it. I'm gonna be honest, like 50% of everything she says is just talking about how much money she has, as well as just about like other, you know, really generic stuff like sex, drugs, you know, being edgy, like hitting your fans. And they actually mentioned how kind of like there's a lot like lack of lyrical value here during the middle interlude, just creating like these fun songs. The only thing is, it kind of goes on for a really long time. Like, the album's 20 songs long, and they're like I don't want to say that all the songs are the exact same, but they're pretty similar to each other. I listened to this thing twice. I got bored by like the halfway point. Luckily, the songs are about under 2 minutes long, so it's not like, you know, being dragged out. That would have actually just made it insufferable. But it's you know, it's fun. It's a fun listen, I guess. When you're really thinking about reviewing and rating an album, it's gonna be pretty low when it's only about the beats and not about, you know, the rapping on a rap album. I thought I was fucking laughing my ass off during the first like interlude track commentary thing. I thought that was really funny. I think the whole kind of story is just like goofy and stuff. I think the album art is pretty funny. But diving into the tracks here, it starts out with Yuck, which I think is about a 6 out of 10 of the song. You know, it's really gonna give you a feel. Like, if you like the first few songs on here, you're gonna like everything else. Like, that's pretty much how this whole thing works. You could listen to about 3 songs on here, and you're gonna get the entire feel of the album. Like, the entire feel. It's all very similar to each other. You don't need to listen to these songs. Like, in some albums, you'll get like a better kind of value for it, and better understanding and connection with it if you listen to it like from top to bottom of the track playlist. Not at all. Like, even the last song, it just sounds like it could be anywhere in the list. Don't Even Ask is kind of going to a plug and B style beat. I was like researching that, and that's what it's called, to like a plug and B beat. I might be wrong about that. I didn't go like in, but please correct me. I'm not sure. I want to learn about more like the vocabulary behind some of the stuff. So, you know, if I'm wrong about this, please let me know. Eye Bags was pretty good. This like glitched, crushed, heavy beat. One of my highlights on this album. And once again, I can't really give like a good analysis of the lyrics because they're really bland. Like they're interesting, but they don't have any fucking meaning. It's just like edgy, talking about sex, making money, and then like insulting like her haters. And that's the only three themes that are discussed in the whole album by her, at least. Sometimes some features are gonna talk about other stuff. I thought, fucking ironically, the song Terrible was terrible. It was annoying. I had these really weird, crunchy, hitting 808s. And like not the lyrics as in what she was saying was weird, but kind of just how it was laid over the beat just felt off and like not well produced. Cardio was another pretty good song. Kind of had like more of a faster rage type beat. Cool. This had this fun ARP. I liked the fun sound effects. All That I Want was shitty, to be honest. It had these unpleasant, like really like echoey synths, and the lyrics were also just really repetitive, which was, you know, it made it better that the song was short, but it's still just kind of annoying. Two Shack was more of like this classic trap beat. It was slower and calmer than the other ones. Was kind of a nice break after like some like more intense, faster trappy songs that you heard before it. Personal best, fucking ironically, is my personal favorite on the album. I had these like really cool acid trippy wavy beats with this swingy 808. And I found that the, you know, lyrics, the way she was like rapping over the song was really good, especially on this one. The middle interlude, the interludes were funny. I was laughing during them. This one, she actually talked about how she wasn't trying to like make, you know, like a lyrical value album. She was just talking about how, you know, she just wanted to make cool beats and just say whatever the fuck she wanted to on them. Literally says, oh yeah, but the lyrical value isn't that good, but you know, look at the waveformers over here. Look how big they are. Which is actually like she wasn't trying to be something that she wasn't. She was admitting that, yeah, there's not a lot of lyrical value here. If you want that, you know, go to someone else. She literally mentions Kendrick Lamar or Eminem if you want that type of, you know, value or emotion or meaning from lyrics. This isn't that. She knows it's not that. And she mentioned that during the middle interlude. So I'm actually going to give her like, you know, positives for that, because it's not trying to be something that it can't be. Right out of that middle interlude goes into I Don't Like You. Catchy lyrics and it's a funky beat, you know, pretty unique. It's probably the most unique song in the album because it kind of like how the lyric, just kind of how the lyrics work. You have to listen. I can't really describe it very well. I kind of have to listen to yourself. But I think it's, you know, great song following the mid-album interlude. It's fairly repetitive and fairly short, which is kind of unfortunate actually. I think it would have been, you know, more fun if she kind of like made a little bit of an improvised, like kind of like added some more uniqueness, maybe a little bit more, and then made it longer. 3 songs right here that I just like think kind of like mid. Petty, You 1 Million Bitches, and my fucking least favorite on the album, ONSIGHT. I thought that shit was over, like, just it was sounded so overly aggressive. It just didn't really work very well. The last half of the song is just really rough. It's repetitive. It doesn't match the beat. It's just fucking annoying. I did not like ONSIGHT at all. Out the Window has the best rapping on the album. It's not my favorite, right, out of the songs, but the rapping is the best on this album. The beat's unique and the synth is used in the bass line, but as far as that goes, the 808 and the trap beat is like pretty standard kind of, you know, you might see this in like all, you know, a lot of other artists, which isn't bad. I actually kind of like it because, you know, like I said, the rapping's really good. It, you know, kind of carries that. Like That, another 8 out of 10 on here. One of 3. Features an artist named Numa. I believe that's how you say it. I haven't heard of this person before. Had this like astral crunchy feel with this Jersey Club beat, which I really like in general. Numa's part is really good. It has like these soft, kind of like angelic lyrics, if that's the right word I'm looking for. Brokey with like this heavy auto-tune. Obviously a lot of ISSBROKIE songs are auto-tune, but this one was kind of like, this one was different. If you listen to the song, you know what I mean. It's like, it's blended into the song a lot more instead of standing out as its own, you know, because, you know, you can divide it up into like, you know, the beat, lyrics. This one, when ISSBROKIE was singing on it with the auto-tune, it kind of blended into that beat in the instrumentals of the song, which I thought was really cool. It's the only song that's 3 minutes or longer on this album. It definitely deserves that. And unfortunately, it closed out with this song called Damn It, which sounds like a shitty SoundCloud rage rapper. The only thing that separates this song, the closing song, mind you, from any other song on here is this kind of like long-ish introduction synth, and it goes to another generic trap beat, which has the exact same type of lyrics as any other song on here. Like I said before, this it's not trying to be something it's not. It's trying to just focus on the beats. Not really talking about a lot that's, you know, of value. The beats are well made, they're well produced. Not a lot of connections that can be formed with this. It's just, you know, a fun listen. I would give this album a high 4 out of 10. I'm probably gonna listen to a few more ISSBROKIE songs. I plan on already listening to Abomination, any other ones that come out in the future. I did like it. I think, you know, this ISSBROKIE is very talented artist, but I feel like she can do better. There's more that can be done here with these, you know, great sounding beats. So yeah, first review. What did you think of it? Did I say anything wrong? Was my vocabulary fucking off? Do I not know what I'm talking about? Maybe I don't. Yaktapogo out.
Look at the waveform.
I know it's fat. It's a big waveform.
You're lost.
It's a
You're
big
lost,
waveform.
buddy.
It's a really big waveform.
No, but really look at the waveform, though. Like, really look at it.
It looks like a fridge,
It's
I know.
all plastic.
Yeah.
All 808s.
Yeah, I know.
No smooth points. You expected there to be lyrical content?
I mean,
Are you
it's Brokey.
You can't be dead ass.
It's